come with me. We'll talk, but no places too far. Come with me. We'll talk, but no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We'll talk, but no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. We'll talk, but no places too far. Come with me. We'll talk, but no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We'll talk, but no places too far to go.
Hey, Taba family, what's up, everybody? It is officially October 1st, 2022, guys, and you are officially on the arc. I'm super excited to be here. So go ahead, guys, and get your people on the Team Huddle event today, guys. I'm stepping in for a couple people just to have a back. Y'all know how we do it here. Listen, I'm excited about being here today. So I am going to be teaching and talking all about getting our way to the event, guys, how to manifest your way to the event in a couple of weeks, guys. And listen, you know what's supernatural about today, guys? This day, the 10th month, the first day of October is biblical. It is biblical in the story of the ark with Noah. So just know that every single person here, you're here for a reason. So listen, go ahead, text the people, text your teams, text people that are interested in going to the event, guys. Let them know. I'm talking about this biblical, y'all. I'm about to tell y'all some stuff today, and I'm about to bring on my first guest in a little bit. But I'm gonna really let you guys know the real deal. I'm one of those people that I don't just talk it, baby. I walk it. If you don't know who I am, my name is Miss Rose A. Walker, better known as Miss Ross Speaks, aka Miss 100 Pounds Gone for Life, and I am here humbly serving you as a liaison here at Hava Lifestyle, guys. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. Janet Reese, what's up? How you doing today? Miss Adisa, I hope I'm saying it right. Miss Dover, I'm not sure, but girl, let me know. Let me know. Be like, no, it's this way, girl, it's this way. Miss Glenda Banks is on. Hey, everybody, you know I'm missing something. Mr. Gilbert Davis, how are you? Listen, I be seeing you with that Caprice. Don't get it twisted. I ran out of Caprice, y'all. I had to go in my stash and literally go get one of my packages that I sell, because y'all know I got hit by the hurricane, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have any more Caprice. So, you know, somebody ain't gonna get that package. All right. So listen, I want to start off with one thing. I want to start off with this very, very in alignment with the word. Okay. The thing I want to share with you guys before I bring on our first guest is this whole presentation is going to align with this message with you guys today, because this is all about the Team Huddle, right? So I want to set the tone right for you guys. Hey, Miss Tanya Ward, how are you, Queen? Hey, Jack, how are you, love? All right, out of Pittsburgh, Massachusetts. I used to live in Chelsea. All right, I used to live in Chelsea, Massachusetts. Two miles wide, 2 miles long, right? But the message I want you guys to simmer in your spirit today as we move forward on the arc is, God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. Okay? I ain't gonna preach, but I want to tell you, I'm gonna teach. God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. So today, everything that I give you and teach you and serve you is going to allow you to have peace in your spirit, so you can manifest yourself to this event, to where you will get better understanding, better clarity, better connections, and also a better alignment with your assignment in this season of your life. So if you're interested in following me there, guys, say, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready for my peace. I'm ready for my peace. I'm ready for my peace. You know, there's so much going on in the world, guys. You know, as I sit here with you guys, my place of where I live at right now, Millions of people around me have lost everything, right? And I know you're like, why is she smiling? Because I understand that for many, many people, this is a new beginning for them, right? It is biblical. This day is biblical. And I'm going to go into that a little later, right? So listen, the first thing, get ready for it. It's our first guest that I'm getting ready to pull up. And what's interesting is, y'all, is that he's a bishop. So, I love coming with the spirit, y'all. I love coming with the truth. But I'm going to go ahead and bring him on because remember, guys, everything today is about aligning yourself with peace. So I get to bring up Bishop Banks, who's out of the north part of New York, right?
That's
And let me
right.
tell you a couple things about you first, Bishop, because we've known each other now for over a year, and there were some things I did not know about you. And I want to respectfully give you your props because it's one thing to be a bishop and oversee a church, but there's other things about you that I really did not know. And I knew you did taxes. I knew I didn't know you were an accountant. I didn't know you had a full blown ministry in numbers and business and money. And guys, this is a team huddle. This is a team huddle. So this is about us coming together as a team to get some information, right? And remember, Bishop, I just came from 1 Corinthians 14:33, where it says God is the author of God is not the author of confusion, but peace. And you know that a lot of people have confusion when it comes down to their businesses and their monies and their finances. And I want to just first of all, just let me introduce him, guys. Y'all give a shout out to hey Bishop. Everybody say hey Bishop. All right, Bishop. So listen, tell everybody how real quick. Let us know who you are, where you come from again, and what is it you really do? Because I want people to understand you incorporate. I want them to know you're not just talking about the Lord all the time. You are walking in it.
Oh yeah, that's because I live it. I live it with my life, but I'm so honored and blessed to be on this broadcast with you. It's like a welcome back reunion being on the Tava HQ. Shout out to everyone like Kenny Lloyd, Shante Lloyd. Thank you so much for all that you're doing here at Tava. You're making a huge difference in the lives of so many people. And Rose, we are so proud of you being part of our TOP team. You are leading the charge when it comes to spiritual revelation and understanding the purpose and call of this entire company and business and how it can impact generations to generations. So we're thankful to you, and we're thankful that you're living proof that prayer works. That we were praying for your safety, girl. We pray that the Lord bring you through. So it's good to see your smile and see that you're safe and well, and that your mom and everybody's okay. So we're thankful for that. But yeah, I'm an accountant. Yep, been doing that type of work for almost 30 years, and I'm thankful to the Lord for the opportunity to be able to serve the community in that capacity, because you're right. The enemy gets on his job to try and cause confusion through telling people that they're never going to have anything, never going to be anything, never going to be able to get anything. You're never going to be able to resolve this. He attacks with those type of thoughts, ideas, and suggestions that are contrary to who God says you are. God says that you can prosper, be in good health, even as your soul prospers. And so the combination of understanding both the biblical aspects of biblical economics and using God's principles allows us to prosper in the things of God. And Tava has incorporated that into this whole network, everything down from the compensation plan to the products, everything that flows. I just saw how the Bible was written all over this, and that's why I got involved with it in the first place. And that's why I would never, ever, ever miss a convention, especially when I'm visiting. I am looking forward to being down there to celebrate another year that we're going into of Tava, and so glad to see the company standing strong, and so proud to be a part of this time and season to get people on the ark so that they can grow in wealth and grow in their health. I thank God that I'm part of the 50 plus weight loss gone for life. I'm right behind you. I'm still working on it. I want to get some more pounds off.
You got it. Come on.
But I'm thankful so much for Tava and how it's healed and restored us and our body and our mind and our spirit and our soul, everything just working together as God willed it be. And like I share with people about our ministry, this is one of the missing pieces that we need in our ministry, which is the health part, because it's essential that we address this need in our community now more than ever, because still, even after this pandemic is starting to subside, we still have a lot of people in our community that are checking out, not making it.
Absolutely. I want to ask you a question, Bishop, real quick. Now we talk about the health a lot in a ministry, and I want to shift a little bit really quickly, because see, I'm about to, I'm going to be obedient to the spirit right now, because see, I thought I was bringing you up here for one thing, but see, there's another reason you're up here today, because here's a conversation that people are not having with our people.
Mhm.
And I mean our people, I mean the people that's on here right now. I want to talk about the benefits of people going to the event and how it can financially bless them with their business. Because see, people don't understand, because this is a team huddle. We're supposed to be teaching and I can break down the health and wellness. We'll talk about that on the Temple's part. You've lost 50, I've lost over 100, but I want us to talk about the money, the understanding, the biblical principles, and also the truth. How they can write off their tickets, how they can write off their flights and what are some of the things they can write off for this? Let me hush. Let me let you talk. You do this for a living.
Okay. Once they join up as a distributor in Tava, they become self-employed and a business owner. As a
Okay.
result, the IRS code allows you to deduct any type of expense that helps you to generate the income for that business. For instance, if they have to pick up their cell phone to make a phone call, guess what? I can deduct that. If I have to travel to meetings and conventions like this one, I get to deduct that. When it comes to having business meetings for meals and restaurants that you're meeting up with people, trying to get them into the business of selling products, that's deductible as well. Even parts of your entertainment expenses going out, and involving a group, say, hey, I want to take everybody to the movies, all these type of things that you're trying to do to build and develop your business, you are able to deduct underneath the IRS tax code law. And so this is a great advantage that you can strategically have that you couldn't have before. When you work that W-2 job, working 9 to 5, you can't deduct nothing. But when you get into business for yourself, the government allows you to take those deductions, which is great, because some people are finding that a lot of the tax code has been changing to the point that businesses are like the last hurrah that allow you to profit and increase and lower your taxable liability.
So I want to talk about this a little bit more, because I want people to truly have an understanding. As we're talking, guys, I want you to go ahead, take out a sheet of paper, and I want you to write down the investment, because it's not a cost. Because cost, that's when you go buy some McDonald's or Burger King or some food and you put it in your body and it didn't benefit you. This is an investment. I want you to write down the investment of you going to this event. Now, he talked about deductions. All right. Now, Bishop, see, here's the thing. I want you to talk to me like I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Never understood, knew, nobody told me what deduction is, because I want people to have a true understanding. The Bible says people lack because of lack, people lack of wisdom, a lack of understanding. They fall because of that. So when you say deductions, so let's say that the cost of this event for a person is approximately $600 or $700, and the flights and the hotel room and all of that, $600 or $700 for them to invest in their business income. So when you're writing that off, how does that shift the person? And I want to say also for those people that are W-2s, because W-2 plus self-employment can be a blessing to that person. Am I right?
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay.
Again, like you're explaining, what happens is this on the tax side is they're trying to just simply figure out how much of that income from that business is taxable. So in your first year, you're probably going to invest more in the growth and development of your business than you did before in advertising, promotion. So that allows you to have subtractions on your tax return. Okay, so say for instance, like you said, if I have to take a flight and the flight's $600, then guess what? I get to put that onto a form of my taxes. So all of my income will be affected by that, both my W-2 income that I earn and both the amount that I'm earning in my business. So that investment returns back yields what? Well, now you're probably going to get back a bigger refund, or you're going to lower your taxable liability so that you pay less in tax. That's the whole point of why so many millions of people go into business for themselves, so they can be the head and not the tail.
Come on. And I want people to understand this, because see, Bishop, in my season, I remember when I was working full time as a teacher, right? And I was running my business full time, and I was making six figures, literally making what I was making as a teacher a month, right? So I was nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, how do I do these taxes? And I remember going through the process of my taxes and my deductions. I mean, it was amazing to find out that it was a blessing. I literally had a business and I was working at the time, because what ended up happening, guys, I got way more money back than having 2 or 3 kids. And
Yep.
I need you to understand this, y'all. Because I had a business and I had the proper deductions, my overflow was larger than if I did not have a business, right? So, Bishop, I just want, really quickly, I want you to just run down the top maybe 4 or 5 things that everyone needs to write down as a deduction for this particular trip. Is that okay? Could you
Sure.
bless
Absolutely.
that day? Thank you so much.
I could say it in one word and summarize it, everything. But anyhow,
Break it down for me.
so the top thing first is your travel costs. Okay, the thing, what is costing you to travel, whether you're driving down, whether you're flying down, all those costs involved with that, you want to jot that down. So if you're driving, it's going to be your fuel. It's going to be it could be your prep work before you get your car on the road, which means that you're taking in for service. To make sure it's ready for the road travel, you can deduct that as well.
Okay.
Also, all of the Ubers that you take, taxis that you take, running around, that's right, you get to deduct that as well. Also, the your airline ticket, all that cost, and the baggage cost, all of that, everything involving this travel, getting there.
Even the if you park your car and have to pay for them to
That's right. Everything involved. So your storage and parking of your vehicle as well. Also, your meal and traveling while you're traveling, you can deduct that. Also, once you get to the hotel, all your hotel fees. Make sure that if you tip somebody, though, that you write that down. There are reasonable tips that they allow you to deduct without receipt, because sometimes people cash tip at the airport, cash tip when they get to the hotel. So you just want to make sure you jot those things down. Also, you can also deduct all of your items that you're picking up for your travel. Okay, so if you're picking up on toothpaste, soap, cleaning products, anything like that, because it's involving your travel and your away time, then you can deduct that as well. If you had to pick up new outfits to be able to walk the stage during the promotions, that would be deductible as well, because you are that's all part of the event, and that you're taking that into consideration of your costs for promotions. And also too, especially for your ladies, again, if you're getting glammed up for the event, okay, because you're a business owner, again, this is part of your promotion and advertising. So, I had to get my hair done, my makeup done, my nails done, all these type of things, because again, you're doing your pictures, you're doing your promotions and stuff of your business. So all that's deductible. Okay, so I can just keep going on and on, but you want to track that. Also, the picking up of your products through Tava. Of course, all of those things that you're getting there, any type of promotional items that you purchase, t-shirt, hats, rings, the wristbands, like from the last event, all those different things, you'll be able to deduct well as part of your cost of your business. And so I can just go on for hours, but definitely. And then,
that was good. Course, give me one more.
Okay, and then of course, your ticket to this event and the cost of getting there. The cost of participating, because we have several different events going on that you have to purchase. So all of these things are going to be investments into your business and development growth, and it's going to allow you a huge deductions on your tax return. So you're not losing anything; it's all gain when you are a business owner.
So as you were talking, Bishop, I was trying to get my words right before, and the Holy Spirit said, "My people will perish because of lack of knowledge." And today it wasn't about me coming on thinking in lack. It was about me coming on and thinking in the abundant.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
You want to help people by giving them something rather than teaching them something. I'm not here to give you any fish. I'm here to teach you how to fish.
That's right.
What the Spirit was telling me, right? So I said, you know what, Rose? Come on here in a different frequency today, and you got Bishop coming on, and guess what, Bishop, I just found out about what you do 2-3 days ago.
Yes.
Right? 2-3 days ago. So this was not planned at all, y'all. Nope. And what I want people to take from this, and I need y'all to get this very, very well. I need y'all to understand understand how the game is really played, because a lot of people have been taught to think and lack versus understanding how this really works. You know, I want to go ahead and bring on another Bishop. I'm going to bring on one more person. Is that cool?
Sure.
All
Who's
right.
that?
I'm about to bring on somebody you know very well, if you don't mind. She is also in the ministry. She is a coach. She is a woman that I respect greatly because, you know, she has been a part of my weight release journey. You know, as I was releasing guys, we would go out and she was like, "Girl, let's eat," right? But she's a little different from me because see, she'll run. She'll go and work out, do about 3 or 5 miles real quick in a day. Like me, listen, I know how to portion control and stuff. So we on a different playing field when it comes down to releasing weight and keeping it off. But I want to see if we can bring her on. Let me put my little cup up so they know to bring on none other than the coach herself, the stylist extraordinaire, Coach Tammy Durden. Is she? Let me make sure they go. Yeah, listen, I'm surprising you right now, right, Bishop?
Yes, indeed.
We finna take this to the next level. Let me make sure they pulling their own, guys. Y'all bear with me today because this is all this is all a blessing for y'all. Because God ordained this, not us, right? That's and right, yes, please take notes, guys. Please pull your other people on. Please let people know to jump on right now because we giving y'all information that so many people do not know. People do not know about the power of your business. You guys are all independent business owners, IBOs, but you guys aren't maximizing the arc.
That's right.
I don't know if they heard me, Bishop, today. I don't know if they heard me because the
Bible says,
I don't think I
have to say that again.
Come on, you're not maximizing the arc. And see, the thing about it is, guys, if you understand what you have, that's why the Bible says God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. So I want to give y'all a peace of mind today, as she comes on. They're finna bring her on. As she comes on, and she's coming on. So we, hey.
What's going on?
Oh my God.
I am absolutely amazing. How are you all?
Awesome. Listen. Praise God. Great to see you.
You know, this was all ordained by God, right? You know, it was ordained. I had nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this. Now, Bishop, now guys, this is Coach Tammy Durden, guys. I just want to briefly toot her horn really quickly, which she don't need me to, but she know I am, right? I've had the pleasure of knowing this woman for about 2 years now, and she has been a blessing in my life. She doesn't know how much though, because you know, there's a difference. There's something important about understanding how people pour into you when they don't even know they're pouring into you. Okay. There's a difference when people are just walking their walk and not just talking it. And it motivates you to stay in alignment with your assigned being. And Coach Tammy Durden does not just release weight and kept it off. She kept it off, baby. But Coach Tammy Durden is the GOAT of dressing it up, the lifestyle, looking cute, looking beautiful, looking just glam that so many of us women we lack in that area of being our true selves and letting that glow come out with the way we style ourselves. So Coach Tammy Durden, just let her know real quick a little bit about yourself, and then I'm gonna interview you with Bishop on the let's do this just a little bit.
Absolutely. First of all, I am super excited to be here on this distinguished platform. Want to give it up to the CEO and founders of Tava, Mr. Kenny Lloyd, Mrs. Shantae Lloyd, definitely to our diamond leader, Mr. Clavon Damu Browning, our coach, our mentor in this business. So honored to be here, giving it right back to you, Miss Ross Speaks, for you just being you and all of your amazingness and all that you do and the energy that you bring, which is super important. Happy and excited to share the platform today with Bishop Banks, an amazing man of God. Yes, and I'm just excited to be here. Guys, I'm Coach Tammy Durden, international speaker, best-selling author. I am a health and wellness and fitness fanatic. And I love empowering people. My journey started with empowering women to get up, dust themselves off, and win. And so that has expanded now to the health and wellness arena, where I love empowering people to get healthy, to make money, to be your highest and best self. Because God created us for purpose. We're not on this earth just to be on this earth, but He designed us for purpose. And many of us are lost. We can't find our way. We don't know what our purpose is. And so that's what I love doing. I love pouring into people, serving people. I am a servant leader, and Tava is an excellent vehicle to be able to empower people and to help people to get healthy and to get wealthy at the same time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, see, like I said, this had nothing to do with me. This was all ordained by God, and the covering today, the messaging today is all from I think I got 1 Corinthians 4:33. God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. So as we are communicating today, we are lining everybody up with peace, right? Peace and prosperity, right? To get to this event in the next couple of weeks. So I really wanted to jump on and also identify the fact that you guys are both 120 wealth builders, and had the opportunity to get the gifted ticket to you, right? You got the gifted ticket, and don't y'all calm down. I'm gonna ask Coach Tammy some questions. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to it. But I want to make sure that I'm mindful of time and stuff, because I God aligned this. But I want to make sure y'all understand also the piece that they were able to bring to the people that now they have coming with them on the event next week, because they got their ticket. Today's the last day, so y'all gotta, if you're not a wealth builder, email the company. But anyways, what happened when you guys found out? And I'll go with Coach Tammy first. What happened when you found out? Not only were wealth builders are getting a whole bunch of stuff right now, when you saw that you were going to get gifted another ticket, what came to your mind?
I was so overwhelmed with gratitude for it, because let me tell you, Rose, let me tell you what happened. So the night before, I was on Team Huddle with the team, and we were talking about the conference, who's coming, have you gotten your ticket? Because I had gotten a call from a very significant person. And I said, guys, if you have not gotten your ticket yet, let's talk about it. What's going on? And one of our team members spoke up, which was a bold move for her, spoke up and said, I need some help. And so immediately some team members started chiming in saying, call me, I got you, those types of things like that. And definitely my intention was to help as well. So immediately after the huddle, I called her and I said, you know what, I got your ticket to the conference. I got your ticket to Powerful in Pink. Don't worry about it. You're going to be there. It's all good. At this time, I did not know about a free ticket of any sort or type. So the next morning, I checked my email, and when I checked my email, that's when I saw the 120 web. You get a free ticket, and that's exactly how God works. See, I'm getting excited right now.
Me too.
You have not because you ask not. Had she never spoken up and asked, she wouldn't have received the blessing. And so God just works things out in those ways like that. And so I was so excited to get that email. Immediately, I said, God, thank you, because I already have somebody. You've already met the need when I didn't even know how it was going to be met. And so I'm excited. So she's excited. Her ticket is already in her back office for both the conference and Powerful in Pink, because of course I blessed her with that as well. And so that's my story. I'm going to be quiet, but I'm excited. And I was so grateful. I was so grateful. Yes.
Listen, the amazing part about that is that you had already confirmed it the day before. And the powerful thing I want you guys to get from this is that she said, you got to ask. The Bible says, ask and ye shall receive. And the biggest thing I want, the next thing I want people to get from this, if you know that you know that you know that you know in your gut and your spirit, that you see yourself at this event. You see yourself meeting, connecting with Coach Tammy Durden. You see yourself coming out there and saying, Bishop Banks, listen, I saw you on the team huddle, and my God, I didn't even realize how much I was losing, my God, because I was not utilizing that I am an independent business owner, so I'm not utilizing the tools from the ark. I got this product I haven't written off. I didn't even know I could write off my flight. I could write off my Uber. I could write off my food. I could write off my hotel. So I need you to say, if you know that you're supposed to be at this event, I'm supposed put in here, I'm supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be there. Now, Bishop, I want to run over to you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, we were talking and I didn't even know this was going to happen. Now, Bishop, what happened when you found out about the ticket that you were going to get blessed? What happened to you?
I was like, confirmation, confirmation, confirmation that we are supposed to go, because I'm looking to save as much money too. So that extra ticket allowed me to save costs on my wife, because my wife was coming with me, you know. So it was a bonus blessing to allow us not to have to pay for 2 tickets, but we got 2 for the price of 1. God was good. I'm glad I was obedient to subscribe and make sure I'm in as a 120, because that blessing came right down, right on time. I was getting ready to put the 400 out and do all that kind of stuff. And he's like, nope, wait, there's more. You just got blessed. I was so thankful to Kenny Lloyd, Shante Lloyd, authorizing that. It was a wonderful blessing. Thank you so much, because this has opened up more opportunities for more people. And I even got on the chat and said, look, even if you can't make it, guess what? Buy a ticket, get an extra ticket, and you can find somebody else that we can give it to sponsor, to allow them to come in and take part of this great event. This is awesome. I'm really so grateful for it.
Now I want to hit on something you said. You said about being obedient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ride with that one really quickly, because see, the word obedient is not a comfortable word for many people. And come on now, can I get a truth on that?
Amen.
Obedient. You know, a lot of times people don't want to be obedient. All right. We want all that comes with being obedient, but we don't want to be obedient. And obedience, ladies and gentlemen that are watching, is not always comfortable. Okay, it's not supposed to make sense to everybody else because of what your obedience is supposed to be, right?
Yes.
There are some people that God has been telling you, you're supposed to be doing this, you're supposed to be doing that, you're supposed to be on this product, you're supposed to be talking to these people, you're supposed to be already got all your stuff set up for the event, but you're not in alignment with your obedience.
Come on.
But because Bishop was in alignment with his obedience, okay, and I'm not telling y'all to go and sign. No, I'm telling y'all, if you know in your gut you're supposed to be a 120 wealth builder, if you know in your gut you already taken the products anyway, right? But you're thinking about 120. Child, y'all better have several seats and start living in abundance. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We about to do all right, Miss Dover. She say facts. So I wanna
mindset.
I want to ask you this, Coach Tammy. When you called this young lady and you told her, not only I was blessing you, but I got blessed in the process. I don't know if they heard me, Coach Tammy. It's like, did you hear what I said? I said, because you were blessing her, God was already getting ready to bless you. What did she say when you called her and told her about the blessing that had came to you to even serve her?
She was so excited. I mean, she was already excited. Let me tell you, she was excited and she was grateful. So excited, so grateful, just full of enthusiasm. And she began to tell me why it was so important for her to be at this event. She said, Coach, you know, she said, I just know that God is saying that I have to be there, that something is going to happen at this event. She said, I'm so excited to be able to receive the training from our CEO and founder, Mrs. Lloyd. I'm so excited. I believe that something amazing is going to happen within me. And so she began to tell me why she needed to be there, why she had to be there. And she said, I was uncomfortable. She said, because I'm an independent woman, I'm uncomfortable with saying I need help. She said, but I knew I needed to speak up and say it because I have to be there because something is going to change in my life. And I began to tell her that, yes, the spirit, there is a shift that is taking place and that will take place at that event. So you have to be there. For those who are ordained and assigned to be there, you have to be there. On multiple levels of your life, there will be a shift taking place, the things that you have been asking for. Y'all got to excuse me. The things that you have been asking for, the things that you have been praying about, the robots that have been in your way are about to be removed, but you got to show up. You got to be in the place. That's power. If
you breaking up a little bit.
We know the word Tava for ark. We know that there's something spiritual about this company. So if you've been stuck in a place and you can't figure it out, I dare you to get to the conference.
Come on.
That's right.
Come on. She said, I dare you
to get to the conference. It will change your
life.
life.
Come on. So listen, y'all. Listen, because see, I gotta add something on top of that really quickly, because you said something powerful. You said, I dare you. So let me tell you why every single person that is watching this and every single person that sees the replay, you're in alignment. And you best to get on out there. I don't care what you got. You best to get on out there. Let me say this. In Genesis 8:5, I don't know if they're ready for this one, Coach Tammy, Bishop Banks. Because see, I come with real facts. I'm not here to play y'all. I'm here to give y'all the real facts. Okay. In Genesis 8:5, it says, now we're talking about the ark. See, everybody ain't been in that ark story. It says the waters continue to recede until the 10th month on the first day of the 10th month. What's today, y'all? What's today? Come on, today is the 10th month of the first day. And it says the mountains became visible. See, today was about you being able to see further out than you could see before. Today was about you getting clarity on you where you're going to go. Today was about you. See, it's not me. See, I wasn't supposed to see, somebody else was supposed to be here today. But see, God said today on the 10th, the first day of the 10th month, I need you to help my people see I need them to see the mountains. The water is receding. The flood that was in your way is getting ready. It's going to dissipate. It's biblical. It's already occurring. What you do with the next couple of weeks of your life is up to you, because we're giving you the peace. The Bible says once again that what? God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. Confusion. So, right? So Bishop Banks just gave you the peace of mind that you need to know why you can utilize everything you spend your money on. Invest your money on for this event, how it's going to come back to you, W2 people, how it's going to come back to you, independent business owners, because of the fact you did not know that it was overflow and you understanding how to utilize the resources that are on the ark. I don't think they understand me today, Coach Tammy. I don't think they understand.
Definitely.
Go ahead, Bishop.
Some of y'all try and get it twisted out there. I know how the enemy will try and confuse you, even at that. But basically, all she's saying is that these are principal laws that God has put into the law of motion. And this is how these things operate through sowing and reaping. And you already are aware of this. When you get up and sow all that time into that job to earn that pay, you're sowing to reap. Okay, reap what? A paycheck. This methodology has been created by God that the whole world is framed off of: seed time and harvest time, sowing and reaping. So don't get it all religiously twisted and act like this is some religious thing when it's not. This is a principle of what God has established, like the law of gravity. It works whether you believe in it or not. But guess what? If you apply what Sister Rose is telling you right now, you are going to see a boom and explosion of opportunities that you've never seen before. This is why we are making our way to get there, because we know by sowing and investing into this company, by sowing these seeds, we're going to reap a big harvest. And it happens every year. Last year went down, prospered. This year been prospering in this whole season and time. The time of when everybody's complaining and moaning and great and inflation and all this kind of stuff. Guess what? You are above that. That's where he has placed you. He's placed you on an ark where there are safety, where you're able to be kept, where you're able to be taken care of, where you're able to move forward, where you're able to get to a prosperous place. This is the opportunity. This is the time. This is the season. Don't miss it.
Let me tell you something. Real quick. As you were talking, Bishop, see, you talking that real language, Bishop. They ain't ready for you, Bishop. See, you've been our best kept secret over here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you was like, this bishop. Okay, see that? See, you telling them about them principles. People don't like them principles. You remember when you went to school and they used to say you going to the principal's office? See how they changed it up? So you was nervous about going to the principal's office? See, we're in the principal's office today. And there's nothing wrong with the principal's office if you understand the principles and you know how to utilize those principles. Because see, I don't know. They're not ready for us today, y'all. It's a reason. But see, here's the other part on top of what you said, Bishop. See, the overflow is not all in the money, y'all. It's in the connections. See, I'm connected with Bishop. I'm connected with Tammy Durden. Do y'all understand that me and Tammy Durden have sat down together? And I remember, I gotta say this. I remember we was at an event for conference. We was in Dallas. Yeah. And I was in my journey of releasing my weight, y'all, and I was so nervous to eat like certain things. And Coach Tammy Durden was like, girl, if you don't sit down and let's eat, break bread together and have a good time, and you're going to be fine, girl, because she had already released her weight and kept it off. I was still in the process. Come on, somebody. So you got to get there because you got to meet somebody that's already gone through your process because they've been there, done that, and they're going to teach you how to get to the other side. But it's about the connection. It's about the energy. It's about the people you're going to meet that's going to sow into you and you're going to sow into them. So let me say something to every single person that's on here right now. If you know that you're supposed to go, find somebody on here and say, listen, do you got an extra ticket? What I got to do? I can get the car. You got a room? I can get the car. Or I can pay for the Uber. We'll share that. Stop waiting and utilize the principles. Stop looking for some weird thing to happen and be obedient to the Spirit. Ask and you shall receive. Knock and the door shall be open. Do y'all understand the principles? Right? Seek and ye shall find. Every single thing in order for you to receive is a verb. It's action.
Yes.
Am I right, Coach Tammy? What you want to add to that?
Absolutely. That Matthew 7:7. I mean, you definitely you gotta take action. You know, the Bible says that faith without works is dead. So a lot of us get stuck with the works part, taking the action, doing what's necessary, you know, but it takes doing the work. And if I want to talk a little bit about that Powerful in Pink event that is going to be spectacular. Ladies, you got to get to that event. So you were just talking about, Rose, about energy. So who you surround yourself with is so important. The energy they carry, the environment that you place yourself in. And so I am extremely confident if you get to that Powerful in Pink event, you're going to be in a room with some powerhouses, some women, some millionaires, some incredible women with amazing energy, with wisdom. You definitely want to be there. I was so excited. You know, I put an advertisement out to invite ladies, and you know, someone that follows me on social media, never met her before, saw the advertisement and said, inboxed me and said, that looks like something I want to be a part of. Tell me a little bit about it. I told her a little bit about it. She purchased a ticket to Powerful in Pink. And so she said, I'm so excited. I've never met you in person. Can't wait to meet you at that event. I know it's going to be amazing. So there are women out there, ladies, that are waiting on you just to invite them, that are assigned to you, that are waiting on you to put it out there and say, hey, come join me. Come be my VIP guest, because your life is going to be blessed. You're going to be empowered. You're going to get the tools to take yourself to the next level. So get in the right environment. You know, if you want to be an eagle, you can't stay down there with the chickens, right? If you want to be a shark, you can't swim with the guppies. So you got to put yourself in an environment that's conducive to growth and getting you to that next level to where you want to be.
Come on. And you know what? Listen. Let me say, woo, Tammy, you lit fire. You lit more fire, Tammy. Listen, that Powerful in Pink and the power. Listen, we haven't really talked about Powerful in Pink, and I know we're going to do some more talking about it. And you know, I need women to understand something really important right now. Let me say this to y'all women, my ladies. $5. One stick is $5. I'm a woman who can relate to so many different women because I've been through so many different things. And one of the things that I understand is that when a woman heals herself holistically in certain multiple areas of her life, You are here to heal not just the women, but the men. So it's important that you, while you're on this earth, identify the areas in your life you need to heal within, ladies, because God put us here to heal. Now, remember, I'm gonna say this, and y'all know I ain't trying to preach, but I need to just remember, Bishop, tag team me, y'all, one of y'all. Remember that Adam came here, God created him, excuse me, and said, "You need a helpmate." I don't know if y'all understand. You need to get the powerful in pink because you need to be around other helpmates. You need to be around other women that have healed in different areas that you haven't healed in. You need to be around. See, a lot of people don't understand the concept of the millionaire energy. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, the millionaire energy, the reason you need to be around millionaire energy is because they're at a level of receiving that you may not be at yet, and you need to upgrade there because now you want to get to that level of receiving. I don't think they understand. It's about receiving. And a lot of people ask this question, and I'm gonna shut it down today so everybody understands this. And you go tell somebody this real quick so we can stop this now. Purpose. Let me help everybody really quickly with this. Okay. And this is why you're here today, because it's biblical and it's actually in the story of Noah and the ark. Okay. Everyone's purpose is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. The purpose is for you to set up an inheritance for the next generation. It's very simple.
That's right.
It's very simple. It's very simple. We're making this thing so hard. It is not about what you're supposed to do. God give you talents and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely. Utilize your talents. The beautiful thing is if you use your talents to leave the inheritance for your children's children, now you're really moving and shaking. Now, if you can align yourself with that, you're talking about some peace, Father God, in the name of Jesus. So if you're not setting up an inheritance for your children's children, because that's what the ark was all about, y'all. And I have to talk about it later. I got to get off here. But listen, later, but I want y'all to know when somebody says, I don't know what my purpose is, you ask them three things real quick. I'm just say two for today. I might talk about it later. But two, one, are you walking in your talents and gifts? God's giving you talents and gifts. And some of you have multiple gifts. God just, oh man, it's just overwhelming the talents. Because remember in the Bible, it says some people had one, some people had multiple, right? Right? And the second thing I want you to ask them, have you begun to leave an inheritance for your next generation? And I promise you, more than likely, they're going to say no. And that's why they're in misery and confusion, because that's what God wanted us to do. He was like, use your talents and your gifts. Hello.
Come on now.
And leave an inheritance for your children's children. Because now you're going to have what? I don't think they realize a peace. Because that's why God asked and chose Noah to build and create the ark.
Come on.
The new beginning generation, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you realize. So, Bishop and Coach Tammy, y'all see I'm trying not to preach. So,
it's all right. You gotta be you.
Bishop, what you gotta add on that? Because we almost out of time. What you gotta add on that, Bishop? What about what I just said? Give me something.
I agree wholeheartedly, of course, because this is the love of the Father. He wants us all to prosper, to be in good health, even as our soul prospers, like I said before. And again, if you people are really taking heed that you're seeing God once again reproduce the same process that he did in the beginning with the ark. Here you go again. Someone has been commissioned to build the ark. Why? So that you can be able to prosper, so that you be able to be wealthy, so that you can move on to the next generation, so that you can get a fresh start. All of y'all are begging for that right now. So many of y'all are on social media looking for ideas, looking for ways to save your family, to change your circumstance, to make things better. And what? Boom. Hello. We're broadcasting today this opportunity that you have to make that choice and change like never before. And if you are especially in the Houston area, shame on yourself if you don't show up to this event, because I'm telling you, you're going to miss on the opportunity of a lifetime to make things work now and going forward for yourself and your family. Don't miss out on this. And again, a shout out to you, Pastor Tammy, our executive director, leading the charge, because I'm telling you, if you get on these teams, if you get with this, you're not going to be in business by yourself. You're going to be a part of a team and a family, like you heard her testify, that will even help you move forward in the things that you need to do to change this curse of the law to a blessing. Amen. This is the opportunity. Don't miss out.
Amen. And you know what, Bishop, as you was talking, thank you for that. Thank you for that vibration, because it just downloaded what the third thing was. Since God first said 3, I didn't know what the third one was. It was consistency. The third one was consistent.
Amen.
Number one, are you utilizing your talents and your gifts? Number 2, are you building are you building for your next generation? And number 3, are you being consistent about it? Are you being consistent about it? Being unapologetically consistent about walking in the talents that God has given you. Come on now. Utilizing the tools on the ark that God has already, because y'all keep looking all over the place when God said, well, it's right here if you keep being consistent, because you have to grow into the person.
That's right.
Come on.
You have to grow into the person. See, the only reason, let me tell y'all something real quick. We're going to get off. Every single person on here has someone in your lineage that is a millionaire.
Yep.
But are you willing to do the work to grow into the person? So if you haven't gone out here and utilized your talents, if you haven't created a plan, I'm talking to myself, I can use my talents, but have I created a real plan to leave behind for my daughter and her children's children? Can I be real? What's up? What up, though? Mr. Newman, what's up, though? Miss Elaine, let's be real with each other. I want you to write those 3 things down. Are you using your talents that God has given you? Number 1.
All right, now.
Number 2, have you created a plan for your children's children? Come on now, because it's biblical. It's in the word. And number 3, are you being consistent and unapologetic about it? That number 3 is what's going to get you there. These 2 is okay to know, but it's another thing to get you to grow. Because one thing we got to stop saying, Bishop, is that what God has for me is for me. But if you don't go get it, what you got to say about that, Tammy? Well, if you don't go get it, what does it mean? Well, anything on that, Tammy, before we get ready to go?
If you don't go get it, it's not happening. That is a crutch and excuse. We have a broadcast called Kingdom Wellness, Wealth, and Community, and we talk about these things because the Christian community has used the Bible, different things in the Bible and different sayings as just crutches and excuses for not taking the action to do the work. You know, it's not that what God has for me. Hey, God is waiting on you to get up and do something. Right. So we're not going to put the blame on God. We're going to use those gifts and talents that you talked about, Ms. Rose, Ms. Ross Speaks. We're going to use those. We're going to consistently use those so that we can create that generational wealth. Right. So we have to do the things that are necessary. And that is so true what you said, Ms. Ross Speaks. We have to become the person that we need to be. We can say, I want to be a millionaire all day long. But if we don't become that person to earn that, then it will never happen. And so that's why we have to attend events like the Tava conference that we're having coming up, so that you can get the tools that you need to grow and develop and to become, because we're always becoming, we're always growing, we're always becoming, we're always growing. And so we need to show up at the event so that we can get in the right environment with the right energy, get the right tools that we need so that we can grow and become who we need to be as God has designed and created us to be. So I'm excited.
Absolutely.
I can't wait. You guys at the conference. I can't wait. So, it's going to be explosive.
What I'm getting ready to do right now, because see, I'm not going to just leave y'all high and dry. I'm going to give you guys some direction, because once again, the Bible said God is not of confusion. He's not the author of confusion, but of peace and order, guys, and structure. So what I just did, I just posted on the live in the comments, the Tava group, guys. Tava has a Tava lifestyle group, right? There's a group that you guys can come into and communicate and connect, guys. Don't be all over the place. Go into that group. I just put it up there. Become a member of that group. That's number 1. Number two, If you know that you're supposed to be at this event and you're a little lost right now, please reach out to your diamond. Reach out to your upline. Reach out to I always say the upline can see more than you do. And it's not about what they done made and all. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is reach out to your upline. And if by any chance you don't know who that is, reach out to corporate. Email support at tavalifestyle.com. Okay. Do that, guys. Email, but do not go to this event because you think you don't have it. If you listen, I've gone to events, guys, where I ain't have nowhere to stay. And guess what? I had a place to stay. I've gone to events, and let me tell you something, but I done went to events and I ended up serving and volunteering and getting so much overflow because I really wanted to go. Right?
Overflow.
I need y'all to understand. So many events I done popped up to, and I went to an event earlier this year, and I was a speaker. I didn't even book a room. I was a speaker. Okay, I didn't book no room. They said we need you to come speak. I came and spoke, got an overflow, sold every book, and then one of the girls said, "You can stay with me, Father God." I said, "Well, yeah." She gave me my space. Let me tell y'all something. When you know, and it ain't supposed to make no sense to nobody else, get in alignment with your assignment and let's get there, guys. Email support if you need any support. Go ahead and reach out to your diamonds and say, I need to get there.
Yes.
Any kind of way. Guys, I'm gonna say this too, because I want to give y'all instruction. If you're thinking about your money, let me say something, guys. Utilize every product you have and release your products. Sell your products. What else? Sample out your products, y'all. Okay. Become a 120 wealth builder. If you still want to become a 120 wealth builder, email corporate right now. If you do not know what to do, go into the group. I'm going to put it in here one more time. Go into that group, make a post. Hey, I need some support. I need some help. Coach Tammy just told you, the lady asked and she received. Yes. Bishop Banks just made it so clear on how you can write off. And please understand what write off means, guys. That means that it's taxable. It's explain that last part, Bishop. I don't want to mess them up. I want to be clear.
Tax deductible.
Tax deductible. Okay. Tax deductible. All right. So there's going to be more information on this, guys, at the event. Wealth 20. Oh, let me say a couple things before we ride off. All the Wealth 20 wealth builders. Understand at the event, you guys are going to get breakfast. You're going to get lunch, right? Yes. There is
my.
Yes. Bishop, you ain't even got to worry about that.
Wow.
You get breakfast.
More money. It's not always about what you make, but what you keep.
So all of that he's invested already in his 120. He's going to receive all that back because he's not going to have to buy any food. Okay. There's also, and we're going to be actually in the 120 club, guys. That is going to be lit. It is a room that is going to have lit. Okay, we're going to be doing a lot of things to build our business, make connections. We'll have snacks and food and fun in this 120 club, y'all. Also, just so you guys know, for everybody that's going to the Powerful in Pink, you're going to have dinner there.
Yes.
You're going to get a shirt. Listen now. And also, the ARC Awards is on Saturday night. You're going to get dinner there too. So do y'all understand that you're going to be sold into like you've never been sold into before? Right? You're going to be able to connect with everybody. I'm trying to think what else I'm missing. Also Wealth 20 wealth builders, you're also going to be able to get first access to certain things, products.
Yes, new products.
You're going to get first access to a lot of stuff. So if you want to become a 120 wealth builder, please email the company. If you're already getting 2 products a month, y'all, become a 120 wealth builder and stop playing. Okay. Okay. So guys, I want to thank you so much. That just post and say what you thought about this one today. Any last words from you, Bishop Banks, before we go?
Sure. Remember this broadcast, y'all. Share, like, subscribe, get this out, text it out to people, get this moving because we're trying to help as many people as possible to change their future and destiny. And like Sister Walker says, and notice her last name is Walker, walk by faith and not by sight.
Amen. Amen. And Coach Tammy Durden, what you got to give to the people before we go?
All I have to say is I want to see each and every one of you at that conference in October. It will absolutely change your life. You've seen this broadcast. You've seen the spirit and the energy that we have on this broadcast. It is a divine appointment for you to be there. So listen, let me tell you something. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Can't wait to see you.
Well, guys, I want to thank you so much. From me, from the company, from all the teams. Thank you guys so much for being servants today, being obedient today, and just know that this is just a pinch of the abundance that God is about to sow back into your life and your family's lives. Because of your favor, it overflows to them. Every single person that is watching today, the overflow is coming from us to you and your families. God bless every single person that's on here. I will see you again on the next show that they have me do. And I hope every single person that needs to go to the event, reach out to your uplines, your diamonds. And I want to make sure they know we finna go, because I ain't told nobody we finna go yet, but we finna go. All right? We ready? We ready? We ready?
Guys,
ready.
Let's go.
Let me make sure I tell them we closing off, y'all. They'll close us off in a minute, y'all. But yeah, if y'all need some help, go into that group, email the company, reach out to your diamonds, guys. Tell them I want to go. I really do. They've been to a lot of events. She's gonna.
You know, Rose, the energy is gonna be bananas at
yes.
Oh, Coach, before they close, what you wearing to the event? Did you get your event yet? Because you know you can write it off.
Yeah, I'm writing all of it off. Everything off. And you know, Miss Ross Speaks, I got a few selections that I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
You know, I hadn't quite decided, but you know,
yeah,
it's gonna be fire. I know you're gonna show up fire.
No, I'm gonna send some stuff to you so you can tell me yay, nay. You know how you be like, not that color.
Send it all, girl. Send it all, girl. Yeah.
Listen, Coach Tammy be like, not that one with that one. You did that for me for the brunch. Remember we did the brunch? And I was trying to figure out what color hair and what color dress. And you was like, not that one, but that one. And I said, oh, I'll rock it that way. So we just waiting on them to look. I guess they just we still getting the clothes out.
We combination.
Yeah, we combination.
Strong, baby.
Yep.
So guys, you know what? We just gonna close out. Y'all can go ahead and remove yourselves. I will let them know to let us go, guys. I'm excited. I'm grateful. God bless everybody. We're not holding y'all hostage, but we got to go about here. Let me go ahead and just let them know we out of here.
Blessings, everybody.
God bless.
They're getting ready to close us out in a moment. Guys, make sure you go to the group that I posted in there really quickly. I just want to make sure everybody goes to the group. Everybody goes to their uplines for any questions. If you don't know, go ahead and make sure you email support. I just put the other group down there. I'll see you guys later. God bless you all.
Come with me, we'll talk, but no places too far. Come with me, we'll talk, but no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me, we'll talk, but no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Don't need cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. there's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. We'll talk, but no place is too far. Come with me. We'll talk, but no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We'll talk, but no place is too far.